like to ask you an interesting question. Now that you are the acting governor, what would happen if the real governor should die?
I'm not sure I understand.
It's a very simple question.
Why do you ask it?
Oh, just curious. If the real governor should die, would you not then go right on being governor?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose maybe I would.
And if you like being governor, would this not be a convenient time for the old governor to die?
Senor Larios, I trust you're merely making idle conversation. It sounds strangely like treason.
The Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro, starring Guy Williams.
Atención! Oiga! Atención, de la Vega Hacienda! Atención!
What is it?
There's been an accident, senor.
What kind of accident?
His Excellency, the governor. The horse is bolted, his carriage overturned.
Is he badly hurt?
I'm not sure, sir. He may be dead. Please, senors, they are bringing him here. Could you have a bed made ready for him?
See, we can set up a bed in there temporarily.
Gracias. You, get blankets and water.
Our servant, he neither hears nor speaks.
The governor's had an accident. Fix a bed in the sala while I get dressed and get the doctor.
Take him directly across into the hacienda.
Be careful now. Gently, be careful, Ransom. You heard the Capitan. Into the hacienda. Quick, quick!
For one thing, I'm grateful, my dear. You were not riding with your father when it happened.
He will be all right, won't he? He's not...
My dear, I don't want you to worry.
Put him down, right?
Easy there. Don't move him any more than you have to.
Where is the nearest doctor, and how long will it take to get him here?
My son Diego will have him here as soon as it is humanly possible.
Gracias.
Are you all right, Father? How do you feel?
Like an egg. It's just been scrambled.
It is ridiculous to refer to it as an accident. I am convinced it was an attempt at cold-blooded murder.
This was my first thought when I heard what had happened. Do you suspect anyone in particular?
There is a group of men opposed to the governor, opposed to our alliance with Spain. These same men warned His Excellency not to come south.
You are speaking of the Rebatos.
You've heard of them?
See, we've heard rumors.
I'm afraid His Excellency has not endeared himself with some of our people by demanding the oath of allegiance to Spain.
I understand this, but the question is, can you prove anything? Could you go before a maestrado and say, this was a deliberate attempt at murder and these are the men who did it?
The Rebatos are not children, Diego. They are not amateurs. They do not show up in the center of the plaza and shoot at His Excellency and then stand there with smoking pistols in their hands so you can have all the proof against them you need.
There may not be any actual proof, but it is perfectly obvious that the accident did not just happen.
I do not argue the point. I merely asked a question.
And even though they missed killing His Excellency by a narrow margin, they still stopped him from holding his meeting in Los Angeles.
What does the doctor say?
Well, it is too soon to know for sure. His leg is broken. There may be other injuries. I am afraid, Don Alejandro, that we may have to impose upon you for some time.
You choose your words unwisely, my child. It is an honor, not an imposition.
I always wondered what it would be like to live in the governor's hacienda.
And now, senores, if you will, my father would like to speak to you, and so would the doctor.
Oh, if I have to die anyhow, Merci Dios, let it happen before I have to take any more of that stuff.
You won't get out of it that easily.
The senorita said you wished to see us.
Si, senor. There are some things that had best be settled right now. It is a miracle His Excellency is alive at all. And if we wish to preserve that miracle, it is necessary to keep him quiet and to relieve him of all responsibility.
We will do everything we can.
Of course, he will stay right here until he is fully recovered.
Now, there is something His Excellency wishes to say to all of you. And I think that under these circumstances, he should be allowed to say it to relieve his mind.
Senores, I'm grateful for your interest and your concern. But what happens to me is not so important as what happens to California. Today I was to attend a meeting in Los Angeles to induce our people to reaffirm their allegiance to Spain.
Meeting can be postponed, Your Excellency.
People will understand, of course.
No, senors. History does not stand still simply because an old man is confined to his bed. The meeting will be held. The governor will be there. And you, Capitan, will be the governor.
Your Excellency, I'm not prepared, sir. Well, I mean, there are so many things.
You are the governor's aide, are you not?
Oh, see?
You are more familiar with his activities and his duties than anyone else that he could appoint.
You'll find many loyal people willing to help you. You've but to ask.
You can do it, Felipe. I hate to ask you, but there is no one else. This will be an opportunity for you to show what you are made of. To vindicate my faith in you.
Gracias, Your Excellency.
Hold the meeting today as we had planned, Felipe. Carry on for me. Show the rebatos that we cannot be stopped. From now on, you are the acting governor of California.
It is a grave responsibility, Your Excellency. I will do my best.
Oh, now, senores, the patient needs his rest.
Our library is in here. You might find it convenient to use it as an office, Your Excellency.
Well, it's really not necessary for you to address me as Your Excellency. I am merely Capitan.
I do not agree. You are the acting governor of Spanish California, and you should be treated accordingly.
It's not a matter of personal preference. It's a matter of tradition.
Well, senores, we want no more accidents to happen to His Excellency while he is confined to his bed. I will have this room kept under strictest military guard at all times. And even I agree with some of the arguments of the rebatos. Spain has done little for California in the past 10 years. But may I remind you that the mother country has been at war, fighting for her very life. Is this the time for us to be asking, what have you done for us? We should be asking, what can we do for you?
He is right.
As acting governor of California, I have no reason to doubt your loyalty, your patriotism. Please do not give me reason by refusing to take the oath of allegiance.
Your Excellency.
See.
I would consider it an honor and a privilege to be the first one in Los Angeles to reaffirm his loyalty to the crown.
Gracias, Don Alejandro. Senores, I have had my say. Now it is up to you.
I reaffirm herewith
My allegiance to my country, my king, and my flag.
my allegiance to my country, my king, and my flag.
Recognizing my duty to defend each
Recognizing my duty to defend each
against any and all enemies.
against any and all enemies and all metaphors.
The honor of Spain.
The honor of Spain.
Your Excellency speaks well. Permit me. Manuel Larios from San Luis Rey.
Quite a distance from home, Senor Larios.
See?
It's all one California. You can take the oath here as well as San Luis Rey.
I would like to ask you an interesting question.
What is the question?
Now that you are the acting governor, what would happen if the real governor should die?
Not sure I understand.
It's a very simple question.
Why do you ask it?
Oh, just curious. If the real governor should die, would you not then go right on being governor?
I don't know. I suppose maybe I would.
And if you like being governor, would this not be a convenient time for the old governor to die?
Senor Larios, I trust you're merely making idle conversation. It sounds strangely like treason.
Oh, no, nothing of the kind. Merely bears out what I've been saying. If it is going to happen and you like being governor, wouldn't this be a convenient time for it to happen? And for you, it would be so easy. You just take your guards and go for a little walk. It's something to think about.
I tell you, it could not be 2 hours since I took it. I haven't got the taste out of my mouth from the time before that.
Sergeant, you have been selected as the governor's orderly, yes? See. And you are willing to do all things necessary to his recovery.
See?
You ought to be big enough to make him take his medicine as prescribed. And remember, Sergeant, every last drop.
Please, Your Excellency, you heard what the doctor ordered.
Pouring that in my stomach. How will that help my leg? Look, it would have to run uphill.
Still, you heard him say it.
Pour it out.
Please, Your Excellency, it cannot taste that bad. It smells sort of good.
Sergeant, I have the whole problem solved. You take it. At least it can travel downhill. What a hill. It is supposed to build the appetite.
Gracias, Excellency. Exactly what I needed.
Shall we sit over there?
I know that there have been other attempts on my father's life, but he tries to keep these things from me. But
Well, there are definite hazards in having high ideals and a high office both at the same time.
they used to try to bribe him, and when they found out they couldn't do that, they started this campaign to kill him.
This land of ours is just beginning to show how much wealth it can really produce, and men are already beginning to scramble for it.
But why, Diego? For so many years, this was such a peaceful land.
Oh, I suppose it's the price of progress, the penalty for living in the 19th century. And as my father constantly points out to me, it's not like the good old days.
Still, it does not make sense.
Well, it might make sense to the Rebatos. I'm sure it'd mean a great deal to them if they could get their own man in as governor, a man they can control. Oh, Your Excellency. Won't you join us?
I do not wish to intrude.
No intrusion at all.
Gracias. Where have you been, my dear? I've looked for you several times.
Well, Diego and I decided to take a little ride instead of coming straight back from the Pueblo. I guess we were gone longer than we had intended. Gracias, Diego. It was so pleasant.
How fortunate some have time to serve the ladies, while others serve the king.
Well, I'm sure that even the king would approve of such an arrangement.
Your hospitality is appreciated, dear La Vega. But hereafter, you will discuss with me before you decide to usher the senorita all around the countryside.
Is there something I do not know? Are you two betrothed?
There is nothing between the Capitan and me except his unwillingness to take no for an answer.
I'm responsible for your safety, my dear. And so long as that is true, I will not have you traipsing off with every young haciendado who happens to look your way.
You forget your place, Capitan.
But I do not forget my duty, senorita. Con permiso?
The Capitan has never learned to control his little fits of jealousy. I'm only sorry that you had to see it, Diego. If it is any consolation, he will regret it later.
He will?
He is a brilliant man. My father thinks he could be almost a great one if he could just overcome a few weaknesses. He is his own worst enemy.
He's going to have competition for the title after a few more outbursts like that.
His Excellency wishes to speak with you.
Tell him I'll see him immediately.
See me, Capitan.
One moment, Sergeant. You are aware, are you not, that I am the acting governor of California?
See?
Then perhaps it would be better from now on if you address me as Your Excellency rather than me, Capitan.
See me, Capitan. Your Excellency.
You see, it is not a matter of personal preference. It's simply a matter of tradition. You wish to speak to me, Excellency?
See. It is a personal matter. Have them wait outside.
Sergeant, you and the corporal wait outside. See, Excellency.
Felipe, do you remember the long talk we had at Buenaventura?
See?
When you gave me your solemn promise there would be no more of these scenes? That you would not embarrass my daughter further?
But, Your Excellency, there were
Do not argue with me. I give you the chance to govern all of California. And you cannot even govern your own emotions.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. It will not happen again.
How many times? 100 times that you've said that?
I give you my word.
Not again, Felipe. It's taken a long time, but I have finally reached a decision. Of this I am certain. No man should be appointed to govern others until he has first learned to govern himself.
Excellency, does this mean that you're sending me back to Spain?
I am now concerned with what is best for California. After we return to Monterey, we will discuss what is best for you.
See, Your Excellency. Sergeant, Corporal, I want you both to come with me. I have to ride into the Pueblo.
Well, you go, Corporal. I am His Excellency's orderly. I am supposed to be with him at all times.
But I am to stand guard of the room where the governor is at all times until I'm relieved. Don't you remember, Excellency? You gave the orders.
And don't you remember that I'm still your Capitan and I'm still giving the orders. Now move!
They're not going to guard the governor. Then who is? governor has many mysterious enemies. Well, they might as well learn he has one mysterious friend. I can take care of this. You go downstairs and see that everything is all right.
Where's my orderly? Sergeant! Sergeant, guard's him! Where's him? Sergeant, come on! Sergeant!
Almost got him that time. Let's get him out of here while we can. My father's not home yet. We can go up to his room, and then you stay with him. I know it won't be so good to move him, but at least the damage won't be so permanent.
There's been more than enough time for him to be back. Go.
One thing I never will understand, Capitan. By all the saints, why did you go off and leave His Excellency completely unguarded?
That is one thing I will never understand myself. It never occurred to me that they would make an attempt on his life right here within the hacienda.
Then why did you post a guard?
Senors, we cannot undo what has been done. And I'm sure the Capitan feels badly enough as it is.
It does bring up an interesting point, Your Excellency. Had you been killed last night, would the acting governor have become permanent governor?
I do not like the implication of that remark, senor.
And I say it demands an answer.
Now, senors, I'm afraid we're all a little too much on edge.
Well, I don't suppose anybody really knows what happened.
Except that rascal of a Zorro. I'll bet he knows.
Next week, a cloud of mystery surrounds Capitan Arellano.
If you wish us to kill the governor, do not just say so. Then we must agree as to the price.
Next week, Zorro forces a showdown, but finds the Capitan holds the trump card.
Drop your sword, Senor Zorro. The fat sergeant pays with his life.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright,
comes a horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z. Zorro!